This wig came from Klaiyi Hair. All of their information will be in the description box below. This is a Vpart body wave balayage, whatever, wig, highlight wig in 24 inches. You can see what the construction of the wig looks like with the two combs on each side of the V, the combs at the back and the sides, and it has the elastic bands at the bottom also. So let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm going to show you how I prep my wigs for my Vpart wigs, or prep my hair for my Vpart wigs. I'm going to start by parting out my leave out. Y'all don't mind my hair. It is dirty, okay? And I recognize that I've been through a lot this week, okay? So anyways, now that I got that out the way, I'm going to go ahead and part out my leave out. And for Vpart wigs, it's really important to make sure you have the proper like anchor braids, because the wig will slip and it won't be comfortable on your head if you don't. So I'm going to have 2 anchor braids on the sides of my head and then 2 anchor braids at the top. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. And then I'm just going to braid the rest of my hair. Also, I want to point out, if you don't know how to braid, don't worry about it. You can really put the rest of your hair in the back in like a low ponytail, or I like to bobby pin it like to my head just to make sure it's flat. But what it looks like underneath that wig won't matter because you're not going to see it. As long as it's flat, it won't necessarily make your wig poofy if it's not like the flattest. It's not like you're doing like a Quickweave or anything like that. That requires your hair to be super flat underneath. But as long as your hair is just tucked away and protected, you should be fine, especially if you don't know how to braid. Also, I want to point out that my anchor braids on the sides are more like anchor twists. My nails are kind of long, so I couldn't really like grip that little bit of edges that I had left out really well to make them braid. So I just twisted it and then bobby pinned it to my head. But as long as you have something to where the clips on the sides of the wig can like hold on to, that's really all that matters. You can do a twist, you can do a braid. I just wouldn't recommend like sleeking your hair all the way back, because it will slip on the sides. Now you can do that if you like, if that doesn't bother you, be my guest, but that's just from my experience. So this is what my hair looks like once it's all braided and done. And now I'm just gonna go and add 2 anchor braids on each side of my leave out section at the top. And again, by anchor braids I mean anchor twists, because I did not braid this either. Now it's time to actually install the wig. There's really no specific way that I install my wigs. Sometimes I'll start from the back, sometimes I'll start from the top. Mostly I start from the top just because I can clip those little clips on the sides into my anchor braid / twists so it won't move, and then I can adjust the combs around the wig as needed. I just say this part is very important because this is going to determine how comfortable the wig sits on your head. If it's like grasping like hair, or like pulling at your hair in a weird way or something, it's not going to be comfortable. So just take your time at this part. It can be frustrating a little bit only because like your arms get tired, but it really doesn't take that long. Just make sure you like it's sitting how it needs to. For my edges, I'm using Edge Booster per usual. I like to do my edges before I style the rest of the hair, just so that my edges can sit while I'm styling my hair. Really, because like my edges are natural and they need to sit under that little headband for a little while so they can lay down. But yeah, I'm just doing my edges how I usually do. first I am using BioSilk for my leave out. I decided that I'm going to show you this wig in two styles. The first is going to be with leave out and the second is going to be without. Y'all don't mind my dry, damaged, fried hair. This is exactly why I do wigs with and without leave out. Because if any of y'all's leave out looks like mine, you're gonna want an alternate way to do your hair. But stay tuned. At the very end, I'll show you what it looks like without leave out. But now I'm just gonna style the rest of my hair, and I decided to curl it just with my curling iron. This hair really holds a good curl, and it took about like maybe 10 minutes to curl it in total. Now I'm just gonna go and add a few quick layers to the front of my hair. I like this because it helps shape my face for one, and it adds volume to the hair so it doesn't look so flat, and it makes the curls look like a lot better in my opinion. I don't have well, I do. I have a specific way that I do my layers, and I really just start with like a thin layer of hair at the top, and then I make sure to cut going away from my face. I'm not like a professional or anything, but this is just what has worked for me. And then I'll cut depending on how much or how many layers I want. Lastly, I'm just laying down my stubborn flyaways slash my leave out using my wax stick and the heat from my curling iron. This is why I like to do the no leave out look as well, because those little pieces of hair at the top is not cute, but I was able to get it to blend. Voila, this is what it looks like with my leave out. I really like doing it with leave out only because it gives me like a really good natural look. It really gives me like Quickweave vibes. It's super flat, especially at the top. It looks very, very natural. You don't know if it's a Quickweave, you don't know if it's a sew-in, you don't know what I got in my head, but I know it looks really, really good and nice and sleek, especially when I'm able to get my flyaways to lay down. And this is just a close-up of what it looks like. I absolutely love this color. The hair holds a curl really, really well as well, and I was actually really surprised about that. Like, I love how this hair holds a curl. This is probably one of my favorite Vpart wigs, honestly. The hair is really nice and it's silky, but it also blends with my natural hair. So next I'm going to show you what the wig looks like without leave out. This is a clip I took the next day. I decided to try the no leave out look. Don't mind this obnoxious filter that makes my face look crazy. But yeah, this is what it looks like without leave out. It's still cute. To me, the leave out look looks a little bit more natural in my opinion. But hey, whichever you prefer. But anyways, you guys, thanks so much for watching this video. That's it, and adios till next time.